Hi, my name is Anne Hering. I am Education Director at Orlando Shakes, but I do lots of other things as well. As working there, I have taught at all the colleges in the area, Rollins, UCF, Valencia, and Seminole. I've taught speech communication and aspects of theater and intro to theater. I coach junior achievement speeches every year for their awards ceremony. I live, I live in Orlando on the east side, Waterford Lakes, and I have a fish named Gordon that my goddaughter gave me because she felt I needed a roommate. So Gordon and I have been in quarantine together, and yeah, that's been fun. More fun for Gordon, I think. Technology can be challenging. We closed our doors on March 15th, and we were about to go into our spring session of Saturday classes for youth, and of course we couldn't have them in the theater, and we lost our teachers because they were all furloughed, so the teaching fell on the staff that was retained. And we very quickly had to make friends with Zoom, which we did, but there was definitely a learning curve. We had to figure out how to keep 4-year-olds engaged on Zoom, which is not easy, and not for every 4-year-old or for every teacher. But we learned a lot. We learned a lot about attention spans. We learned a lot about classroom management online, communicating with the teachers. How to structure the time so that you have craft time so the kids can go away and shake the sillies out and come back. We even learned how to do a musical online, which we did over the summer for summer camps. We gave a lot of freebies so that as we were learning, we didn't feel like we were taking advantage of people. So we did very well with it, and now it doesn't scare me at all anymore. A note or some feedback that I've gotten that I think I've taken to heart that I think relates to this is from your very own Morgan Russell back when we were doing Teach Live, and she very rightly suggested after observing a session that I was doing with the middle school class that perhaps it would be a good idea for me to warm up, because that's what actors do, and I just hadn't. And of course she was absolutely right. Warming up with certain phrases and gestures really helped get those kids into my body each time, reminded me of what their psyche was, where their voice was placed, what their gesture, vocabulary was. So after that I incorporated warm-up time into my sessions. So thank you, Morgan. Well, my favorite part of recess is when I get to talk with my friends, because we're not allowed to talk in class. And sometimes my sister will be out there at the same time. And she's older than me. And so if I'm having a bad day, I can talk to her. And she'll make me feel better. So, yeah, that's my favorite part is talking to friends and getting to be with my sister. Thank you for seeing me today. As you know, we had a very successful gala. The feedback was excellent from all attendees. And we exceeded our expectations in funds raised. Additionally, this year my team has been responsible for identifying and bringing into the fold 5 new donors, which has resulted in over $45,000 for the company. And we have had a very successful giving campaign since the pandemic, and I believe that had it not been that our team jumped on it as quickly as we did, and as innovatively as we did, we would not be in the financial position to continue as we are today. So based on that, I feel that I have more than earned my keep, and am due a raise. The president of the board specifically took me aside to thank me for making that gala the most stress-free, the smoothest, and the most productive he had ever attended. I believe that the board agrees that I deserve a raise. I understand. Unfortunately, I cannot continue at this current rate, and have been getting offers and putting out feelers, and have reason to believe that I can make more money elsewhere. While I love the company and will miss it dearly, I'm afraid that unless you can meet my requirements, I will need to move on. But thank you for your time and your mentorship, and I hope to hear from you. If not, thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. I'm Anne Hering. Hope to hear from you. Bye.